I really want to thank you for your time and interest in coming to my site. I respect the fact that I'm competing with other influences for your valuable attention, and I promise I will give you a worthwhile gift while you're here. You may be here because you wish to improve yourself and search for the latest knowledge and tips to do that. You're in pain, and that pain may be compromised or settling, or it may still be very visceral and real in your life. Or you may be above average and you're seeking to grow into undiscovered spaces in your life. Or you may even be here for your greatness. You seek the absolute pinnacle outcome that you can possibly imagine, and you search for the, how can I do the bigger, better, more? Well, I have good news for you. You're in the right place. The challenge for most people is that they've read a book or attended a seminar and they've really enjoyed it. Yet they wake up the next morning and nothing really changes. Or maybe they've improved a little or they've made some progress, but the promise that the book or seminar held out to them goes unrealized. And counterintuitively, because they like the speaker or the author, they'll beat themselves up as the problem for not making the shift. It's time for that to change. Think about this. When a teacher is teaching new material and the student doesn't get it, they speak more slowly, like that will somehow help. Or they speak more loudly. And in my model of the world, it's always the teacher's responsibility to teach. So if you are really intent on finally changing and transforming your life, and you're ready to stop punishing yourself for things you didn't even know, and trusted professionals in your life didn't teach you either because they didn't know, it's time to order this book, The Inevitable You, Live Life by Design. This book will introduce you to current psychological myths that even professionals don't know. Remember, 40 years after we knew about soap, the last doctor and nurse were still putting leeches on fingers because they believe it would heal. In this book, you will discover why broken legs never cause limps. Doctors cause limps. You will understand why there are no bad cooks. There's only bad cookbooks. And you'll really feel the truth that don't spill the milk never creates success. Only the command, pour the milk carefully, does. As you transition to a new psychology, this book is rich in real tools and practical applications in a fun, entertaining, and meaningful way, such that designing a new you, taking your current strengths and enhancing them and your current limitations and challenges and diminishing them is far easier than you ever thought possible. No matter who you are or what you believe is your current reality, this book will challenge you in a positive and loving way to re-examine everything that you hold dear. Know this, there are no 4-year-olds out there who gave up on riding a bicycle and said, you know, maybe I was meant for a tricycle. They all wanted what they wanted and they got it. So when people say, if I knew then what I know now, I say, I'd rather you know now what you knew then, because to return to that place of power and potentiality begins your transformation process. This book works on your intellect and mind. It enhances your emotional intelligence, and it pulls together the latest in neural research and a very commonsensical approach that allows you to take as much greatness into your life that you desire. And it's authentic. It's not psychobabble, it's not artificial, and it's not the latest motivation du jour. It's very real. Look at the testimonials on this website of real men and women who have used the contents of this book. CEOs and soccer moms, the severely challenged and superstars, average and above average people, all talk about how this system not only has changed their life, but awakened incredible new dimensions that they had forgotten they used to dream about. I want you to know that I have lived what I'm talking about. I am a West Point graduate and an Army Ranger. I've spent almost 20 years in corporate life in both startup and large companies, and I've had multi-billion P&L responsibilities. I went and got my master's in social work in the mid-90s to begin my transition to this successful author and coach and speaker that I've been for over 15 years. I have presented this information all over the world. It's time for you to change the way you've been looking at things, and I promise you, your world will change. I'm so confident that I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's unconditional, no questions asked. And if it's been more than 30 days, call or write me. I want you to be happy. And if you're not, I'll make it right with you. Order this book today. I've removed all risk from you to do so. The true risk is doing nothing, thinking about it, being intrigued but saying to yourself, not now, maybe later. I need to think about it. Napoleon Hill, in his book, Think and Grow Rich, identified a vital differential. Successful people are quick to make their mind up and slow to change. And ineffective people are just the opposite. They're slow to make their mind up and quick to change. Make your mind up. Make a great decision for yourself to become the inevitable you. Dare to dream again. Live that dream. This book, this science will transform you. Thank you.